Yeah. What makes you think they're losing $700,000 a year?
Look on the budget. Montgomery City budget is broken down by departments, by locations.
I got it.
Look underneath Parks and Recreations. You will find it.
Okay, let me ask you this question. How many parks are under Parks and Recreation?
I'm not exactly sure because they sold Lagoon Park, which was a shame and disgrace because that thing has actually hosted PGA and LPGA tour events in a wonderful place.
The reason I asked the question, there are over 50 of them.
Correct.
Okay, hardly any of them make a profit.
I'm sorry.
If you add all of them up together, they don't really make a profit. All Parks and Rec does not make a profit.
I agree.
It's not the purpose of it.
But
it's a city service that we use. So it is not a purpose of a park to make a profit. Actually, the city of Montgomery is a non-profit entity.
Okay, but again, please go back to my initial premise. I didn't have a problem, and I said this when I brought all this out. It's a government entity. It can afford to lose money. Did I not say that?
Well, it's not losing money. It's an investment in recreation for the citizens of Montgomery. Okay. It's not a purpose to make a profit.
This way. You would agree it's a negative cash flow then, Donald?
It is a city service. It's called a park. There are over 50 of them in the city of Montgomery. Their purpose is not there for recreation. Cloverdale Park does not make a profit.
Okay, Donald.
None of the parks make a profit.
Donald, let's have a conversation. You agree then that is spending more money than revenues coming in? And
yes, that's called an investment.
But so does the police department.
Yeah, so does the police department, the fire department. All of those are city services. It is not to make a profit.
Okay, go back to my initial premise again. How do you expect business to go into an area, and if business is a for-profit organization? It's called disposable income. If the customer does not feel comfortable going into an area, which again, please listen, Donald, that was based on my initial premise.
I agree with
unless you change either reality or the perception, was my exact words.
Right.
You will not change West Side.
In other words, I have no problem. Here's the difference between you and I. I have no problem taking my 2-year-old grandchild into Gateway Park. You have a problem with that. That is your perception. My perception is it's just another park, that there's a certain distance I am going to be from my grandchild in a park, whether it's Oak Park, and the most visited park in Montgomery is Oak Park. Okay? Mainly because of the planetarium.
Donald, again, I said I had no problem with Gateway Park. I said it's a beautiful location. I said it's well maintained. It's a great investment, correct? That's what I said.
But I don't want to spend all day on
Gateway. I then shifted from government to business.
Right.
You cannot get a business to locate into that area unless they can get customers to come to them to spend money and make a profit.
Right.
Nothing will stay in business. So
yes, it will. You can put a liquor store there and it'll make a profit.
You must change either perception or reality.
Okay. Well, it's my understanding, though, that Lagoon Park is privately managed. It is still owned by the city, I believe.
No.
Then you have that on what authority?
My understanding was it was so.
Okay, and I just clarified your understanding. But it's owned by the city.
Yeah, I get your point. Which your point is,
the point is we have to change fundamentally the perception of West Side.
Here again, and I think
into that area.
I think we're placing too much emphasis.
People will not go there.
Let me say this, but I think you're placing too much emphasis on what a lot of politicians are saying. There's going to be in every city in America certain areas of town that will not be developed to a certain point. That in Montgomery just happens to be West Montgomery. If you go in Birmingham, there will be Inslee. If you go to Atlanta, there will be certain sections, okay? Now, politicians say these things, and economic development is just a Yeti, okay?
Let me take another call. Good morning. Thanks for calling, Bud. Good morning on air.
Good morning, Mayor. Good morning, Donald.
Good morning, sir.
The perception will change. The first thing, if you don't even ever make it to downtown. If you're going north on 65 and all that traffic coming out of Florida everywhere, and if you get off at Southern Boulevard, there's no signage about Gateway Park. and all the first thing you see is blight. That's been going on forever. You know, there's never been any improvement down there as far as just the eye feel of things, and that's why the perception is what it is. And that could have happened. It could have happened gradually. It could have happened over a 2-year, 5-year period. We're going to take this section, this part, and improve it and get a curb appeal, but that never happened. You know, government is designed to operate not as a business model, but tax and spend. We will spend our way into making everybody feel good and happy, and then we'll tax to pay for it. And just like the Coliseum project they announced yesterday, that's $20 million. Where's that money going to come from? It's going to come from the taxpayers. Where's the Whitewater Park going to come from? The county is past a runner's tax now.
Oh, they've had that on the books for a while.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that's where the money comes from. It's not a business. It's where you want to do something and you tax the people, and then you keep on taxing. But sooner or later, the golden goose is going to collapse. And municipal, counties have gone bankrupt all over this country. And you can't keep, and the new mayor, when Stephen Reed walks in the door, he's going to be limited in what he can do because of what's been going on the last 2 or 3 months.
But isn't that for every mayor? Every mayor that takes office is still stuck with the last mayor's projects and things of that nature.
Well, sure, but you got to have some sense of, okay, can we put this one on hold? We're going to spend $20 million here. Can we put this project on hold and let the next mayor work on this?
Well, one of them I plan on asking the mayor this morning, will he call for the budget to be rescinded and allow the new people to come in to form their own budget? I don't know if he has the authority to do that, or if the city council has to do that, but I think it's fair. Let them decide the expenditures they want to get involved in, since they're the one who's got to be left with the baggage of it.
Yeah, well, that would be great, but if that can't happen and you can't work that out, you could at least say, okay, let's put this project on hold and let's see where we're going to go on this project, and how much are we going to have to tax the citizens of Montgomery, and how many renters tax. It's going to be a never-ending increasing tax to pay for all this.
But on the other hand, the people always want more stuff. So where does the money come from?
Well, no, the people don't know. Why don't you put one of these projects up for a vote of the city and let the city decide? Do we want a 1-cent tax to pay for the Whitewater Park? Do we want a 2-cent tax to pay for the Coliseum project? No, we're just going to pass a runner's tax. We're just going to pass this tax, and you don't have any say-so in it.
Well, hell, I ain't never had to say so about a tax.
Well, I'm not talking about your house.
I ain't never had I've never had nobody ever came to me and asked me if they wanted to tax me. But can we be honest here? Listen, I don't care about a couple of pennies, a little extra on tax. It'll make me stop drinking sodas.
No, it won't.
You think so? I just think we spend money. Americans are so affluent. We spend money out the wazoo on things we do not need. And if it's going to help the quality of life and bring in more businesses and make the quality of life a lot better than what it is, like that Coliseum down there needs repair.
It needs repair, but the school system needs repair.
That ain't our problem, though. The school system is not the city's problem. That's the state's problem.
Well, the county's kicking in how much money for the Whitewater project, and that money could be going to the schools. All I'm saying,
but they're already giving the schools $29 million a year.
All I'm saying is, before you start another project like the Coliseum, let's work on the curb appeal of 65 and the Boulevard, all down there, so people have a better impression of that area. That's all I'm saying. Before we start another project,
Yeah.
let's fix some of the roads and infrastructure over on the west side before we do that.
Well, that's
All
the
right.
plan. Hey, we'll be back. Our guest is, and the mayor's going to be here at,